New episode, Man on Man, with your host, Brian, Patrick, special guest, E-Man, Dua. Let's get the music out of the way. First things first, strong episode. Thoughts? A lot happened. Cool. All right, so let's jump into it. Taylor, Corinne, remember when that happened? Taylor came back.
2-on-1.
2-on-1. Taylor and Corinne both entered.
Taylor's an embarrassment to people.
Nah.
All around the world.
I think she's too smart for the show.
If you're going to come back to say something, you need to ether the other person. And she came in soft with she just lied to you a little. No. You need to come in with facts. You need to come in hot. You need to come in and burn that bridge completely. And she didn't do that.
I think she did enough.
No, she was soft. S-A-W-F-T.
First of all, Corinne would have done the exact same thing if she was...
No, Corinne would have gone 10/10 crazy and destroyed Taylor's entire credibility, which is what Taylor didn't do.
Well, Corinne has an advantage of being a psycho, so we'll start there.
It does help.
No, we won't start there, because what did we say last episode? We don't care about this feud. Corinne won. Taylor? You're out of here.
But I think she was successful. There's a cloud of judgment already. It grew a little bigger. You don't think so?
It did, but come on.
No, they're
you gotta
forcing
come
that
in
on us.
firing. All cylinders.
All right, rose ceremony.
Rose ceremony.
Tough ceremony. It's getting tougher every time.
Who even left?
I'll tell you who left. Jamie.
Not happy.
We liked her.
She was
She
nice.
never got her chance.
No.
Jamie, next time I'm in New Orleans. Alexis.
Seriously not happy. That was my 3 spot, man.
That's Shark Girl.
Shark Girl. Coolest one, best personality, and she's out the window because Nick's a fucking moron.
Because she does not understand the difference between a shark and a dolphin.
I'm not happy about that either, but that doesn't make Nick not an idiot.
But that makes you not wifey material.
Foolishness.
Josephine.
Thank
Who's
God.
Josephine?
That's a long
All right.
time coming.
Oh, never mind. Hey, Arnold.
And then we're off. White Sand. Clear Oceans.
Clear oceans.
St. Thomas.
Terrible weather.
We
Terrible
actually
weather.
couldn't figure out where that was geographically, but that's okay.
It's down there.
It's in the Caribbean somewhere.
And one of our video favorites, Christina, finally got her one-on-one.
Not one of our video favorites. The best thing going on the show, Christina, got her one-on-one. Finally.
And she really opened up. Adopted. She's Russian. These are all notes I took. She is Russian.
She's Russian.
She had a bikini time.
You're missing one thing. I'm surprised especially you're missing it.
I'll say it.
Say it.
It's chubby season!
That's not it.
That's not it?
You know her last name?
Nope.
Shulman.
Yeah.
She got adopted by a Jewish family.
Listen,
Come on.
every girl gets in this one-on-one date and tries to sell some sad sack story where this was devastating to me.
No.
And then Christina teed up everyone else's story, took out her driver, and knocked that shit clean down the fairway. There's nobody who wasn't sobbing when that was going on.
It was strong,
It was
and I think she found her way into our hearts.
Found her way. Some of us have had her in their hearts.
Yeah.
And as strong as that date was, the group date was equally weak. Volleyball?
Weak?
Yeah,
Weak.
weak.
Yeah.
Emotional? It was the most emotional volleyball game I've ever seen.
It was...
Nick brought the chubbies, but even that couldn't save it.
Look, if you're going to have 6 girls play volleyball for you, the game's got to go to 5. And
Yeah.
I looked at the scoreboard at one point, it was 9-3. He was going regulation to 21.
I was going to
It's
say,
just not allowed.
it's all him. You got to take control. You got to see it's not working out, Let me cut it short. And then also, instead of sobbing around, spend 10 minutes with each girl, one conversation,
You knock out 10 minutes with each girl in an hour. There's only 6 of them.
It's
But he's
sad.
such a doofus, he can't figure that out.
Sad. L's all around. That was just a terrible date.
It was a terrible date. We always enjoy time when the girls can be brought together in their bikinis, but this was a tough watch. All right, let's take a quick break. We at the Man on Man podcast, we are always there to promote other entertainment industries, and we have a personal friend of the podcast having a big event. So this Tuesday morning, local performer, rapper, singer, that's right, Chris Daniels is performing. Buy your tickets. What did I say? Tuesday morning, Chinese disco, Chris Daniels, let's do it. Okay, back to the podcast. You heard of him? No? Okay. You heard of him?
I've heard of him.
Okay.
He's not bad.
He's alright.
He's not bad.
Okay. New 2-on-1. Jasmine. Wait. No.
2-on-1.
Oh, wait. I also had noted Jasmine went crazy. Quote, unquote. She wanted to put him in a chokey. It got awkward. I wrote, it got awkward.
Yeah.
It was desperate.
We saw a live, not even a reenactment. We saw live action of a girl imploding, becoming psycho.
A large portion of why I watched the show was to watch people just lose their minds.
She lost her
and
mind.
Fucking start just sobbing uncontrollably. I find a little bit of happiness in their
like that.
fake misery.
I think Nick
That
liked it.
implosion was a 9 out of 10. That was fantastic.
Can I choke you?
No.
What if I just straddled you and choked you right now? Would that be cool? No, you fucking
No.
maniac.
That's
Out of here.
That's embarrassing.
Get in the SUV.
I honestly feel bad
Fire
for
up the
her friends.
Escalade. You're going home.
Yeah.
Next.
That's embarrassing.
Okay, now the actual 2-on-1. Danielle L. Whitney. We knew how this was going to end. We thought we knew how this was going to end.
Yeah,
we thought Whitney was out of here.
Yeah.
She didn't have any time.
Yeah.
We don't know anything about her.
Nothing.
When I heard
Open your mouth.
Open your mouth.
That's what I gotta say. I've heard 2 words from her.
Dude,
When I heard it was Danielle L. and Whitney, I was like, okay, this is like when Kentucky gets Southwestern Missouri State S&M, Technical Institute in the 1 versus 16 in the NCAA tournament. Smash. Send Whitney home. Let's move on with our night. And then Nick proved once again that he's a jackass.
By what?
Sending Danielle L. home.
He
that
had to.
did he?
Yes,
I'm not going to get into
I'm telling you, fans, I was in the train from the beginning. Danielle L. She was my actually number 2.
It
Vanessa's
was
number 1.
tough, but
Look.
it's getting tougher every time. There's only
Brian,
home runs left. Everyone's
Right.
great that's left. We love-
absolutely zero depth in the conversation.
Okay.
No substance.
She's talking to a cardboard cutout of a person, E-Man. It's not her fault.
It's her.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
it's her fault. Look, Christina. Look, what does she really do? Just share. All you got to do is share. Hey, Brian, how many brothers and sisters do you have? What do you like to do on a daily basis? Do you read? Something.
Not her style. They were reminiscent
I'm
about
outta
the
here.
times they had had.
This is
Because
her.
unlike Whitney,
Alright.
him and her had actually had times together to reminisce about.
This is Danielle. Okay.
Don't do
I
it.
think we have a connection.
yes.
I really like you.
Thanks for. Wait, this is me and Nick and Danielle. They're very handsy.
I think I like you.
Thanks.
I think we have a connection.
Thanks for sharing.
I see myself with you.
Oh.
I think I'm in love with you.
So that was great, and I just don't want to waste your time. And I don't want to waste your time. So
Sad.
instead of going to a top 3, there's not enough people, we're doing top 2.
I don't feel bad for her. As soon as she steps, actually, as soon as she got in the taxi cab, she got like 3 numbers. She'll be fine.
She got mine.
She'll survive.
Top 2,
She'll
mine.
survive.
Daniel M will always be number 1 in my heart. And the strongest
Top
player
3 at the
there.
end.
No, this is the end.
No, we got another topic.
No, there's no more topics.
Yeah, I guess so. They landed it that way? Is that?
I mean, we could talk about Nick sobbing in front of everybody.
Yeah,
like
that
a
was-
beta doofus, not really ready for this amateur hour shit host that he is.
He's been there.
He's a joke.
He gets emotional.
You haven't said one wrong thing.
You'll come out on the other side better, Nick. I know it. Vanessa's my other number 2.
I think he's a disadvantage though, right? So a normal
Yeah, he's got like
look,
10
look.
hotties, but he's at a disadvantage.
No. Look, a normal bachelor is coming fresh, right? Each relationship, he can kind of compartmentalize, like, this is the relationship I have with one girl, this is what I have with the other girls. Plus, he can be naive about how they're feeling, like struggling, like this is a ridiculous situation. For him, he's done it. So all the girls are like saying, he should know better, he's been through this,
Look,
right?
Corinne is still there until she leaves.
No.
He doesn't get any.
No, what I'm saying is
he's had it tougher than
every
everyone.
other
He's
Bachelor.
making dumb choices.
Every other Bachelor could just cut people, right? And nobody really says
Hold
it.
on,
It's part of the game.
I've never watched The Bachelor, but he feels like he's cutting people like it's the last day of training camp. In
Yeah,
the
but
NFL.
you see how distraught he is every time? Most guys are like, whatever.
It gets emotional. This is a game of love. Pat, top 2.
I don't want to go yet.
E-Man, top 2.
Vanessa, all day,
Yeah.
twice on Tuesdays.
Mondays.
Tuesdays.
Okay, Tuesdays.
Number 2, she was number 4.
Uh-oh.
She climbed. It might have been the accent. It might have because
Getting on my fucking train.
it might be because in another dimension she's a prostitute.
No!
What?
Just her sister.
Just her sister. But Christina, number 2.
All right. E-Man's not wrong. When she brought up prostitution during her story, we all held our breaths collectively for about 5 to 10 seconds.
Yeah, she might have.
I was a little worried where that was going.
She might have dabbled or thought of it.
All right, my top 3 included Danielle L.
There's no 3.
and Alexis. They're both gone. Christina, my one and only, is still there. My little
Number
Russian
2.
sweetheart.
I know it. Vanessa.
1. And number 2,
Come on.
by default.
Default.
Yeah, default, Vanessa.
Why is not in the, we can't do a top 3?
No, there's not enough people left. Top 3 is too easy.
No, what's
If anything, it's harder.
no? It's
But whatever. I
Vanessa,
don't-
Christina, Rachel. Top 3.
Rachel. Well, we do like Rachel.
Then there's not that many people. It's like 7 people left.
Well, it's not going to be Corinne. It's not going to be Danielle M.
Corinne's my number 3. I love you, Corinne. Shout out.
All right.
Okay, let's end this on the line of the century. Cats have 9 lives. Bitches have 2. See ya.